I want to listen to something that the vice president said today about the life of single mothers in this country. She grew up being mothered by a single mother. She talked to Zerlina Maxwell about this today on Zerlina's radio show. Let's listen to this.
My mother raised my sister and me. She had two goals in her life: to raise her two daughters and end breast cancer. She was a breast cancer researcher. When my mother worked long hours, which she did almost always, including on weekends, my sister and I would walk two houses down to Mrs. Shelton, who was a second mother to us, and to help take care of us. My mother would talk her entire life about how she could not have made the discoveries she made on breast cancer was it not for Mrs. Shelton.
We have never had a vice president with that kind of sensibility about the life of single mothers. You are a single mother, and you are finding in all sorts of provisions of law biases against single mothers, including what you've identified about the child tax credit. Could you explain what you're trying to achieve with that?
Yes, so the expanded child tax credit, the way it's set up is it has an income phase out. When you hit X income, you start to not receive it. When you go over a certain income, you don't receive any of it. That makes some sense. We're trying to target people in need. But there's an assumption built into this that single parents simply don't have the same level of expenses in raising a child as married couples. And it's the opposite. We know that single parents face more income volatility, more expense volatility, spend a higher proportion of their income on childcare. Trust me, there is no discount for single parents. I've been looking. And so it's really, really important that in policy that we're trying to lift up every single American child, that we don't disadvantage children because of the marital status or family status of their parents.
Yeah, so the way the child tax credit works, a single parent, a single mother with an income comparable to a married couple gets a significantly lower child tax credit for that same one child who is not in any way less expensive because that child is the child of a single mother.
Exactly. So the example that you were showing is even for the single family, the single household that's earning $15,000 less, trying to pay for childcare, trying to pay for food, trying to pay for adequate housing, ends up getting much less tax credit. And here's the thing, this is not really about single parents. It's about kids. Every kid in this country should have the same shot at nutritious housing, at quality childcare, at adequate housing, regardless of the marital status of their parents. That's how we're going to lift up every single kid in this country to create our next generation workforce.